Hey everybody, this is Collector Dude. I'm back with another haul, and guess what? That hauls with S plural have been made by me for the past Sunday, Saturday, Friday, and Thursday night. Half price books. You guessed it. You win a prize. I don't know what it is, but you win a no prize. I don't want to get any copyright because that's Marvel, but yeah, I've been shopping a lot, and I went and traded a bunch of books that somebody had given to me. I went through and got the values of them, and saw they weren't really worth a lot or anything like that. Plus, I didn't really want them, so I traded them in, and got some money for more books and pizza a couple of days. So, but it was fun. I did that, and I try to make sure that I don't give away anything that's worth anything really a lot, or something that I really want to keep. And I made a mistake and gave away a few Spider-Gwens to Half Price Books, and I was like, wait a minute, where are those books at? And I grabbed them, put them in, and I found out that some of them were worth like $10, $12, $13. I was like, how did I pick those up? I checked on, and I went back, and they didn't put them out yet. So I asked, I'm gonna have to go back. There's a guy I know at one of the stores. I'm gonna have to ask him about them or something like that. And plus, I talked to the guy at this other one that I traded them in at, and they didn't put them out yet. He said they got a ton of books in the back. I was like, I bet you do. People keep bringing stuff in. So, but if I don't get them back, I'm not worried about it, because I found another haul that same day that made the money back and everything. But be careful when you're trading or selling something, that you check all the prices of your books. Everything. I won't be doing that again. I was like, dang it, man. So, but I got a pretty good haul. I got Marvel, DC, Vertigo, Image, and everything like that. So it was fun. And some of these books are from the videos that I posted of me flipping through them and everything. And you'll see my hunt videos. So let's get started to show you one of my first books, Wolverine Origins. I love Deodato. So if you watch the channel, you know that. Hey, look at this. Look at those claws. Look at it, he's hunched down. He's ready to take somebody out. He's gritted in, and you got the paper down there with the name on it. So everybody's coming after him. So the way they got it on there, that's really cool. I love Mike Deodato's artwork. Look how dark it is. All the shading, the shadowing, and the blacks, inks, and everything. He would make Del Keown proud. Everything. If you've seen, I got a pit number 1 as well, and for $1, and all these I'm going to show you are for $1 right now. But I forgot how dark it was, and he just inked like crazy. Everything was black, 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 and a little spot of color here, I'm like, man. But you'll see. If you got one, you already know. But that's the first one. This is number 29, Original Sin, Part 3, Wolverine Origins, and great artwork. And I got this one because I love Simon Bianchi's artwork, but I also love the pencil versions, the sketchbooks. Awesome stuff. Warren Ellis, Simon Bianchi. I'm not sure who does the coloring, but the coloring is beautiful as well in this. I'm going to do a flip through of this thing. But it's like, if you know Moebius's artwork and Barry Windsor Smith, it's just got a certain style to it. The way, look at how he does the feet and the knee joints and everything. It's just a certain style that he puts into his artwork and everything. That's kind of like that. But everybody does. Todd McFarlane and everything. You just see all the different people, how they do their style and everything like this. But there's something a little bit different. Like Barry Windsor Smith is kind of like that too. Just you see how the style that he does. It's just really cool. But and the coloring, like Barry Windsor Smith has a certain color that he puts on his. They really put some deep colors in to Simon Bianchi's artwork. And it's just a lot of artists, so many artists out there with some just beautiful stuff. But this is a great sketchbook. I like this. It's the size of a comic book and everything. But I'll do a flip through of this and show you that. This one I picked up. I think I picked up this side, and I found like whatever issue, how many issues this is for this book, Magnetos. This is number 2. But I was flipping through them. I said, I hope they have a number 1. And I picked this up, and I'm like, okay, this says number 2 on it. And I flipped it over and was like, there we go, a number 1. That's worth pretty good money there. Magneto number 1. They put it in the same bag. And a couple that I met there, and I've seen them a couple of times, they looked through books and they said, oh yeah, Half Price Books, they charge us $2 for a bag like that. I said, no. I said, last time I went up, they said, no, we just charge per bag. I said, make sure you tell them, hey, if there's 2 in a bag, you just charge $1, don't you? And the guy did it when I went up there after they left. They went up there. I said, do you charge just $1 per bag, or do you charge for each comic in there? He goes, no, I just charge a bag, and I'm not worried about that. I said, yeah, because I said, you got a bunch of them in there in your bins and everything that are double bagged. I said, did people bring them in there like that? He goes, yeah. So I don't think they do that. They probably just take them, price them, and then stick them in the thing. And if they don't want to raise the price, like this one, they didn't put any price on it. So I got this for $1 so 50 cents. I got that for 50 cents and that for 50 cents. So add them together, you got $2, or you got $1. So I was like, okay. I said, I'm going to let them know that I asked you that you only charge $1 per bag, unless it says $2 on it, and it would be $2 per one bag, and maybe $1 a book, but it didn't have any price on it, and he only charges one. So I said, thank you very much for that. And I just wanted to make sure he did that, and he didn't charge me when I got the bill. When I got the bill, $1 bag. So this one was really cool. I don't think it's worth money, but it's an awesome cover. This one, look at that. Where's the elbow? Where's the bone at? Ouch! Shot away. This is Wolverine number 300. I thought that was cool, like my 300 contest. So that is really cool. And I think Adam Cooper did the artwork on the inside as well. So I'd like to do a flip through of that, so I get like the milestone issues and stuff like that. But awesome cover. Look at the coloring too. So he's got a nice style as well. But I got that, and then I got some more books from my one of my favorite artists right now is Mike Deodato. 2 of them. Look at Tigra, 1 and 2. Is it? Yeah, 1 of 4 and 2 of 4. And when I did the flip through of it, it showed the artwork on the Marvel artwork of Mike Deodato Jr. And it had some pictures in there. So I'll be doing flip throughs of these two. These are just gorgeous. It's really cool how he does the negative space, everything. How they do that with Spider-Man too. It's like it's all orange, so she's orange too, except for the hair and everything. It's just really cool. But they do it with Spider-Man with the blue and everything on him. So I got those books. Those for $1, and I think I had a pile here with everything for $1, and I think I mixed it up. So I'll show you as I do it. So I just picked this one up yesterday. This was All New Wolverine number 5. I got it for $2. Yeah, $2. I thought that was cool. That's going for pretty good money. And I found this one, and I don't remember this when this came out. Anti-Venom. I got it for $2, but this is number 2 of 3, and I'm thinking, I don't remember seeing this. But I got some Anti-Venom books that are worth a lot of money. One with the big giant face of Anti-Venom, and then you got the big Venom face. I think it's by is it Simon Brown? I forget who did the picture, but they're worth a lot of money. You get them graded even more. So it's like, but I saw this was just $2. Anti-Venom New Ways to Live. This is 2 of 3. And I'm like, wait a minute. I said, I'm going to have to pick that up. Wow. It's going for a pretty good amount of money. It's not in great condition. It's in the bag, and you see the backing board they put in it. I'm going to change it and put it in my trusty Silver Age bags and boards. So, but that was a nice book to get. This one I thought was cool. Creatures on the Loose. Never saw it before. But that looks cool. This was $2. 2 Worlds to Win. Gulliver Jones, Warrior of Mars. You got a few warriors there. You got to deal with John too. John's hiding somewhere. He's probably back there somewhere going, man, what's up? But Steranko artwork. And that even looks like Steranko on the cover. So, but this I thought was cool. It's not in bad shape. Everything, it's a little yellowing or browning or whatever you want to say. The staples are all in there and everything. I took it out of the bag. It's not bad. Well, I got to take it out of the bag. Yeah, it's got 2 pieces of tape on it. But I thought it was cool, so I grabbed it. $2. I'm not sure exactly what it's going for. Maybe $10, $12, maybe more. It's something like it was double digits when I looked at it real quick. I said, okay, grab that one. Like I said, I hold my phone. I look real quick. When I met a really cool dude at one of the ones that I go to, and he is awesome. He's going to help me out with different books and everything like that. In case I gave him my phone number and everything like that. I said, if you ever see anything, just like you guys do, you can go into the comic book stores anywhere and say, hey, if you get this in, give me a call. Especially if you're a regular there, they like to help you out. And he said that if you're a regular here, I like to help you out with comic books and stuff like that. I said, and he just stuck his hand out and shake my hand. I said, thank you very much, brother. Because he gets a good collection, I get a good collection, other people get a good collection and everything. And I told some other people that there's good books at this one place that I go to, so just keep looking and everything. And they said they weren't too sure about it, but they go to other ones like I do. But this one that I go to is really nice and everything, and I get really good books at good prices and stuff like that. So, and there's one that I go to that everything's usually $1. This place I go to, like these $2 ones, I go there. They charge more than $1 for their books, but they got some awesome books. I was like, wow. And this cat really took care of me. He helped me out and everything like that. He was really cool. I talked to him for a little bit, and he collects comic books too. And just really nice guy. I'm glad I met him and everything. But this one I found, Old Man Logan, number 3. Every time I see these, I grab them because they're really good. They're going for good money. This was $2. So, and I got to put them in bag. I got to put them in backing boards and everything like that. So I got to go out. I wanted to do it this weekend. I didn't get a chance to do because where was I at? Half price books. But I'd done it before where I went to the store real quick, grabbed like bags and boards, and shot over to half price books real quick. But I didn't do it this time, so I'll get them. This one I wanted to get one. I wanted to get one at the comic book store, and I kept putting it off because I wanted to have 2 issues of it. And I don't even know if the comic book stores even have them anymore. Amazing Spider-Man number 1, wraparound cover by Ryan Ottley. Awesome artist, awesome man, very cool. I read his story like he was a security guard, but he was drawn while he was doing security and working on his artwork, doing all this type of stuff. He's at Marvel. You know, he was at Image, drawing Invincible and everything and other things that he did. And now he's at Marvel. It's like awesome success story. But $2 for this one, and it's half price. It says $5.99 on it, but I got it for $2, and it's in really good condition. So I'm glad I got one. I wanted to get at least 2 copies. This I think is going for about $8-9 now. It may go up, I'm not sure. This I was happy to get when I looked through a pile of books because I was getting ready to leave, and I said, hey, what's those books over there before I leave here? He said, well, you can go look. I said, okay. So I looked through and went like this, bam. I got 2 of them. I was like, you got to be kidding me. You putting these out like this? He said, oh yeah, I check my prices and everything like that, but I put them out for this. And I don't think they go higher. I mean, they could go really high because there's some books they go really high on and you put them, they're in the cage or in, not the cage, but the glass and stuff like that, or in the middle of the glass, that they go higher prices and stuff. And some stores put them right in the bins for $7, $8, $9 and they don't care, but that's what you're going to pay. But some of the books, this is what we're going to charge for it, and we're not going to charge any more for it. And we get so many books, we got to move them. So this is what we're going to charge. And I got 2 of these for $2 each. Really good condition. That cat at the one store I go to, really cool guy. I was like, wow. So, and he said that he knows what books I like to look at and everything like that. So he may pull some for me or something, help me out and stuff. But it's just really cool. Like I said, at comic book stores, I've had that happen where I go to a comic book store and say, hey, you know what books I like? So if I didn't pull it or if I didn't get it on my pull list, can you hook me up? And like I said, one time a guy got me a Superman when Superman died, number 75 in the bag. That was going for what, how long? $60 or more, or up to $200 online back then. He pulled me one because I was a regular. And if you're a regular at your store, you know, everybody knows your comic book store. You know, the comic book guys in there, the girls in there that work in there. Some girls, the other one got going there, Laughing Ogre. There's girls in there. They're awesome. They know what they're talking about. You talk to them, they know comic books. I listen to them talking to the customers, talking to the kids, talking to the adult men, women, whatever, whoever comes in there, they know their stuff. So if you're working at a comic book store, if you don't know, you will learn over time, but hopefully you do know why you're in there. Just like when I go into GameStop, you talk to one of those guys that work at GameStop, they know what they're talking about. It's awesome. So, love Half Price Books, love Laughing Ogre, Comic Town, Pack Rat Comics, Black Hole Comics when they were out there and everything like that. All this stuff. Capital City Comics on my area. But this is number 2 that was in that pile as well. 2 in really good condition. And this is number 4 in really good condition. It's nice. That's just so nice. Got those for $2. This one, Minimum Carnage Omega, $2. It's got a backing board behind it. I gotta change it out, but I thought that was nice. Look at all the spiders, all those Venoms or Carnages or whatever those things are. I'm like, what in the world? So, but here's another one. This was $1.49. I thought this was cool. I was going through the books and didn't think I was going to find anything, and I come up with this one. I went through all these books, like a whole bunch, and the one day I went in and couldn't find anything. And I think this was on Friday, and I found this $1.49 Blade Runner number 2. So that's really good condition. Nice edges and everything. So that's going for pretty good money. I found this today at the half price books I went into. Moon Knight number 8. Yeah, number 9. That's going for good. I think that's going for about $8. Got that for $1. This was cool. Avengers number 121. I found that. Very nice. Really good condition. Not too bad. It's got some marks on it and everything like that, but really cool. Got that for $1. Super Villains. The Secret Society of Super Villains number 1. I got that for $1. I thought that was cool. I never saw that. Looked really cool. I love the purple and everything, and nice edges and everything. I was like, wow, that's really nice. So I got that. This I got for $1, or wait a minute, got for $1. Yeah, I was surprised. Batman Adventures number 1. I was like, you got to be kidding me. Wow. I remember when these came out and I didn't pick them up because I was buying other comic books. And I watched the cartoon, but I just didn't get the books. And I remember I picked up some, and it was part of my collection that I gave away. But I got another one now. Got it for $1. I thought that was cool. And these were cool. I was surprised I got these Batman families. I got these for $1 each. This is number 17. It's got some dings in it and everything like that, but it's not really that bad. I was like surprised. And Batman, this is number 18. Batman family. I was like, wow, man. I'm gonna have fun looking through these because they're really thick. Look how thick they are. It's like it's got 80 pages, it says. That's that one. But that one, that's pretty thick too. That's an awesome cover as well. But that was 17 and 18 of that. And then let me go a little bit quicker because the time's going up. It's like 17 minutes so far. But I got this for $1. Deadpool number 8. I'm not sure what series that is. Ed McGuinness cover. And then I just can't seem to stop getting these. Spawns, number 50. Every Spawn that I've been seeing, and in whatever store I go into, $1 each. And they're in good condition. That's number 50 for $1. Here's number 8. And you've seen them so far, so many times before. And here's number 6. All $1. And this is the one I was talking about, Pit. I got this for $1. And I didn't see it anywhere. I got a whole bunch of Pits. I got like 1 through 6 or 7 of Pit. And I didn't see it, couldn't find a number 1. I went to another half price books and found it. So I just thought that was good. Look at all the darks on there. And doesn't it kind of look a little bit like Deodato Jr.? Just a little bit. So, just really cool. I love Del Keown's artwork. Wow. But I got that for $1. And I find these a lot as well. Doctor Strange, number 1 by Mark Waid and Jesus Saez. That was a number 1. I got that for $1. I'm not sure what the significance of this series is, but beautiful artwork. And it's going for a little bit of money. And I got number 2. I found a couple of those, of number 2s. But that's just beautiful artwork. I love it and everything. And this one is not going for a lot of money, but I just like the artwork inside and the artist cover. Batman Legends of the Dark Knight special 100 issue. And it's pretty thick. But just a cool cover. And it's got great artwork inside. This looks so good. I want to do a flip through of this one. Just beautiful. Found this one when I went to one store. I left the one store because I didn't find anything but a Blade Runner. And I went and found this on the top of the rack of the new comic books they just put out. I remember I said before, I go straight to the new pile. I was looking at the old ones when I walked around the corner. And I looked up and went, ah, new ones. Hey, go right to that rack. Metal number 4. And this isn't the shiny one, everything like that, but it's going for good money too. It's just cool. Great art, great story, great Capullo artwork and everything. And this one I never saw before. I was like, what is this? Superman, Last Son of Earth. I never saw this. The artwork in there is beautiful. I guess it's Doug Wheatley. I had to do a flip through of this. This is number 1, Elseworld story. I never saw it. But the artwork, I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow, this is pretty. Real quick, we're in 20 minutes, but I was like, here's the rear cover, back cover. But look how nice that is. It was just in good condition. I was like, wow. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me find a really nice piece of artwork for you. It's just really nice art. I was like, look at that. That's really nice. I said, I want to pick this up, and I don't know where they are, but let's see. I'm not sure where it is, where it takes place at, but it just looks really nice. I'm looking forward to flipping. I almost don't want to open it up because it's like it's never been looked at. And one of the guys told me at the Half Price Books, he said some people come in from conventions and they just bring their books in. They'll bring in, like I said, I looked through the stack that he already priced and bagged, and it was probably about 50 books. And I found a bunch of them, and I was like, you got to be kidding me. And I just took them. They were $2 at the most. And then I looked over, I said, hey, what's that over there? 2 long boxes full of comics. And I said, can I look at those? He goes, oh, sure. So helpful. This cat, he picked it up, and you wouldn't believe what I saw in those boxes. And Venoms, Carnages, Batman, Spawn, Flash. I was like, and people bring this in all the time. He goes, yeah. They'll come in with conventions. He just throw their books up there. We give them the check. They go. And just tons of stuff. This kid's got like books himself and everything because they're allowed to buy the stuff themselves. And wow. And so my girlfriend said, Gary, you want me to get a job at the Half Price Books? I said, no. Well, it might be kind of nice. But I was like, wow. Just like, and I told him a story about YouTube guy, Jay Rule, going to, he lives in Washington, and he found all those Walking Deads and just kept going clip, clip, clip for $1.49. This kid, this young man, has almost got a complete collection of Walking Dead. And he's got the first 2 through 6. I don't know what he paid for them, but he probably could have pulled out one thin bill and paid for them. But I was like, and my mouth was like this the whole time he was telling me. He said, we see so many books coming through here. They got tons in the back, and they just put them out as needed. And it's just amazing. Plus the other books. I mean, you get Stephen King stuff. It's stuff that's signed. And the people come in and trade it and sell it, and they can buy it if they want it, or they can put it out for sale. And it's amazing. These stores are so cool. I hope you got one in your area. And if you don't, I don't know how you go about getting one or asking for one, but wow. But will they put comic book stores out of business? I don't know, but they keep building up. Wow. And Jay Rule, his place, his store, one of the ones that he went into, I'm not sure if it's in his area, but it was at least 10 feet to 12 feet long of comics. Not just on the top, but on the bottom. Check him out, Jay Rule, Jayrule. There was 2 or 3 rows underneath with long boxes underneath that he could pull out and look. And I'm thinking, guys, can you get a bigger area in here? Because all the stores I go to, they're all the same. The section is probably about 5 long boxes wide on 2 sides, and then 2 drawers underneath, and they're probably about probably 30 comics, 4 rows across, like the same as the top and the drawer when you pull them out, 2 drawers. But like I said, Jay Rule's got one that's 10 to 12 feet long, full of books. I'm like, wow, to have something like that. And they have that many books in their store that they can do that. But they just don't have the space. It's like a candy store for anybody who loves comics, you go in there and you're like, wow. But let's get back to this. This one I found. I was like, you got to be kidding me. As I was flipping through them, $1. Half price books, awesome. Flash number 6, first appearance of Godspeed. Flash number 1 on the Rebirth. And then the Rebirth one, all for $1. Then I found this one. I never saw this before. I didn't know 33, a Flash metal tie-in. Very cool. And then I found this. I don't usually see these out in the wild. Lady Mechanica number 1. I might have this one because I got to stack them over there. I'm going to do a flip through of them, but I never see these. But this is this may be one that I don't have because they combined later on when they ran out of them. I think they combined 0 and number 1 together. So I'm not sure if this is number 1 because it doesn't have anything of it, because it'll say Lady Mechanica, Destiny tablets and stuff like that. They'll have different titles, but this just says number 1. So I think it might be one of the ones I don't have. I was like, wow, and beautiful artwork. Joe Benitez, you got to check him out. Peter Steigerwald coloring, awesome. Here's the number 2 that I have. Doctor Strange number 2. That's the one that's going for good money. I think there's second and third printings of this. At least the second printing, they changed the color and everything, but this first printing is worth more. So just beautiful books. I love David Mazzucchelli's artwork. I thought this was cool. This is going for a little bit of money, about $7-8. Not bad condition, and really good condition, but this is not bad. I had a whole run of them, of all of his artwork and everything, and they had them in the store, but I was cutting back, and I was trying to not spend too much. So those other books I got, I put those back and just got that one there. This one I thought was cool. I'm not sure how much it's worth, but I just love the cover and the colors. Flash number 25. I just thought that was cool. Got it for $1. This one I got for $1. Flash number 2. That's my second or third copy that I found at Half Price Books. Awesome. This one I can't find because I think I couldn't put it in a book, in a bag, my Silver Age bags. So I got to get a Golden Age because I've been holding off trying to get extra ones. But since I'm getting more older books, I'm going to have to get the Golden Age size because Silver Age, this won't fit in the Silver Age bag. It's just a little bit too tight. It's a little bit bigger, so I had to put it in a magazine board for now. But I paid $1 for this one. This is Superboy, number 108. Very cool. I used to love reading these books. I loved the artwork when I was a kid and everything like that. Real simple. And I don't know if it's Kurt Schaffenberger or Kurt Swan who did this. Or one of those guys, but I just loved it. So that's number 108. And then I got DC. This is more DC. This was books that were a little bit more. I got this for $1. I got this yesterday, I think it was. And this was going for pretty good money. Sandman Overture. And it's beautiful artwork inside. If you haven't seen this, you got to check this out. They probably got a trade paperback of it or a hardback cover, maybe even an oversized cover. Get it in an oversized cover. That would be beautiful too, because the artwork's beautiful. I'm gonna have to do a flip through of this. But J.H. Williams III, awesome. He's the one. I think he's doing. Is it what's it? The Justice League versus Injustice versus He-Man right now. Beautiful, and he did some stuff with. Batman and the Turtles. Wow. This one I've been looking for a while. I always find it the free copy. I've never found the one copy that just says number 0 for Batman. Got this for $5. I spent the money because I said it's worth a little bit more, and I've been looking for it for a while because I didn't want to buy the free copy, one that says free on it, free comic book day. I wanted to find one that was actually number 0, and I finally found it, so I paid $5. Yeah. This one this is my second copy, $2.49 for Batman 26, or is it 29? Very cool. Just love Capullo's artwork. This one I was looking through the books, and the guy I said I was talking to that I got real friendly with, he was a really cool guy at Half Price Books. He was putting this in the slot next to me after I looked through everything. I was getting ready to be done. He put this in there. Superman Forever number 1. I said, wow, I haven't seen a Superman Forever in a long time. I said, Gary, do not leave without grabbing that book out of there because it's a pretty good book. And I got a copy of this book. For some reason, I tore this off and I got it in a bag so I could just look at it. And I think I got rid of the book. I don't know why I did that when it first came out. I think they got a Batman one like that too. But $3 is what I paid for it. Kind of a thick book. Pretty hefty. Way's pretty good. But you can see Superman changing from Clark Kent and see him changing and then flying away, and you see his feet flying away. That's really cool. He flies away in the feet. So I got that for $3, and I got this one for $3.49. I usually don't like to pay too much for it, but I've been looking for them, trying to get a complete collection of the ones that are from this story. Batman 24, New 52, $3.49. I wanted to pay a little bit more for it because I wanted to get the book. But this, I've seen a few of them, and I've seen a few sets, but I didn't buy them. This was $2, Batman the Cult. And this is going for pretty good money too. The first issue at least, but the other ones are like $6, $7 each. But I remember this when this came out, it was like people bought this book like crazy. And Jim Starlin, Bernie Wrightson, wow, so I bought it. And got it for $2, not bad. I found another one of these, Batman Spawn, $2.49. It was $2.49. War Devil. So, and usually when I find these, they're in excellent condition. Usually no bent edges or anything. I just thought it was cool. And so I keep getting these. I'm going to use them for giveaways. Unless I want to sell some, make a little bit of money on them. But this one I hadn't found in a while, and I didn't buy it when it came out. I don't know why I didn't buy it. I kept waiting. I said, I'll get it later. I'll get it later. All of them gone on Midtown Comics, and I don't see them at my local comic book stores, any of them. So when I saw this at Half Price Books, I said, get it. First printing of Doomsday Clock, #1. So I got the second printing, but I don't have the first printing, the one in black and white and everything. And it's one with the group of people and everything. I said, I want to get a first printing of the color one with Superman, so I got it. That was $2.49. This is $2.49, Avengers #1. I wanted to get another copy of that. I thought that was cool. And this was cool, Batman Adventures #1. I paid $5 for this. I never owned them. So I said, okay, it's a nice book, I'll pay the $5. But those were the $5 for that other one and this one were the ones I paid the most for. I thought that was cool, Batman Adventures #1. This was cool because I love George Perez. Justice League of America #195. I just thought that was cool. Come on, focus. So, but that's that. And it's not in bad condition. It's pretty good. So I wouldn't have paid for it if it would have been really beat up, but it was $2. Men of War, #22, $2. I thought that was cool. It was the only one I saw. I thought that so when I saw this, hey, that's a little bit of money, I'll buy that. This one I knew I couldn't find it because it wasn't coming up on my search when I was looking for it, but I know it's worth a little bit of money, so I picked it up. Alex Ross, US. Thought that was cool. I got that for $2, or yeah, $2. So, but let me stop the video right now because it's going into 30 minutes or 32 minutes, and I don't want to run out of time, and I don't want to keep it going. I'm not sure how long it's going to last, but I'll go into part 2, and I'll show you the rest of the stuff I got, and I'll try to go faster without talking too much. Hopefully you don't mind and everything like that. I just enjoy this. This is so fun, and all the other videos I watch from you guys and everything are exciting too. I love to see what you guys pick up. I love to hear your little stories, your adventures and everything, what goes on, how you found it and everything like that. In Key Comics Market, Watch Guy kills me when he has, if you know him, he has this button thing where he pushes it, goes, yeah, or it claps and everything like that. When he has a reaction to what he got, he goes, guys, you won't believe this, and he hits the button and goes, yeah, because he found this great book, or hit it again and be clapping about what book he got. It's funny, you got to check him out. But Key Comics Market Watch Guy, I think his name is Brian. He said it before and everything. But and there's other guys too, Bad Avenger, Mercenaut, and everything like that. You like those too. But let me stop this right now, and I'll come back and I'll do part 2. And try to keep it shorter so we can get through this thing. And it's getting later, and I'm gonna get ready to go to bed and get up for work tomorrow. But thank you very much for watching. You guys have a great day. Love you guys. Keep entering the contest, get me up to 300 and everything like that. I'll get the prizes, and I can't wait to do another one. I'm looking forward to doing more contests and everything like that. I may even do something more because I got so many books I'd like to get rid of them. But thank you very much for watching. You guys have a great night, and I'll be back on part 2 of this. Collect the Dude out.